Hello everyone, it's Chris Hildry here, Head Teacher at Churchill Academy in Sixth Form, with your update of the 5th of January 2021 around the announcement of a national lockdown and the closure of school sites. So you will know that the Prime Minister has announced a national lockdown with effect from midnight on the 5th of January. And as part of this lockdown, all school sites will be closed until February half term to all students except the children of critical workers and other eligible students. The Cabinet Office Minister, Michael Gove, has confirmed that A-level and GCSE exams this summer have been cancelled. In this statement, in this letter, I'll explain what we know so far and what you can expect from Churchill Academy in Sixth Form over the coming weeks. Firstly, frontline provision for eligible students. The Academy remains open to the children of critical workers and to other eligible students. You can see the website for the definition of eligible students and for critical workers who are entitled to places in our school. Frontline provision will enable students in school to access the remote education sessions from their teachers. Students will be assigned to rooms in the Academy in year group bubbles where they'll be supervised by Academy staff and supported to access and succeed in remote learning. A wide range of protective measures will be in place throughout Frontline to ensure that staff and students are as safe as possible. If you have any concerns about this, please contact us so we can discuss the arrangements with you. If you're entitled to home to school transport, this will continue to be provided, although routes will be reorganised in line with demand during this lockdown period. Students attending Frontline should wear Academy uniform as normal, including PE kit on days when they have PE on their timetable. Students should bring a packed lunch as the kitchens will be closed. Packed lunches can be ordered in advance if required. If at all possible, students should bring a set of headphones or a headset so they can access remote learning. If your child was in school on Tuesday the 5th of January, we know that they're entitled to a place in Frontline and we will reserve a place for them, unless you contact us to tell us that it's no longer required. If you require a place in our Frontline provision, please email frontline, all one word, at churchill-academy.org to reserve a place, stating which of the eligibility criteria you meet. Your place is not secure until you receive an email reply from us confirming your place. Please do not send your children in unless you've received this confirmation. Free school meals. Free school meals will continue to be provided until Friday the 8th of January on the school site. After that date, we'll move to a voucher system to provide the entitlement to free school meals for the duration of this lockdown. If you are registered as eligible for free school meals, we will contact you with further details of the voucher scheme shortly. Remote learning expectations. Students who are learning from home are expected to follow their normal timetable. Materials will be provided for each lesson on the timetable via the Academy's Google Classrooms. Teachers will normally provide live teaching to students who are learning remotely. Students are expected to attend the live lesson via the links provided in the Google Classroom for each lesson. Teachers will check attendance at the start of each lesson for students learning remotely and in school. The live or video element of the lesson will be used to set up learning tasks, provide explanations and feedback, and address any questions or issues. Students will then be expected to complete and hand in any learning tasks for each lesson via the Google Classroom according to the teacher's instructions. There may be occasions when staff are unable to provide live teaching, for example when they're working in frontline provision, supervising critical worker children and other eligible students. On these occasions, lesson materials will still be provided to students for every lesson, and any issues will be picked up in the next live session. Tutors will check in with each member of their tutor group weekly, either via email or with a short phone call. These check-ins are opportunities to address any issues or difficulties with remote learning, to check on welfare and well-being, and to answer any questions that may have arisen. Students can contact teachers or their tutors via Google Classroom or Academy email if they are stuck on anything. Please encourage your children to be proactive in seeking solutions to any difficulties they encounter. Academy staff are here to help, but we can only help if we know there's a problem. If you do not have internet access or a suitable device to access remote learning at home, you meet the eligibility criteria for your child to attend the Academy. You should therefore book a place in the Frontline provision by contacting Frontline at churchill-academy.org. GCSE and A-level exams. The cancellation of exams this summer has come as a great shock to all of us at the Academy. It is not clear yet what system will be put in place to replace the exams. It is possible that students will be asked to take some assessment tasks on their return to school after this lockdown. We are therefore advising all Year 11 and Year 13 students to participate fully in all remote learning to ensure they are ready to do their very best in any such assessments. I want to assure all students and their families that we will be campaigning very hard to ensure that whatever system is put in place is fair to our students, recognises the disruption and difficulty they have faced, and rewards them appropriately for the effort and dedication to their studies that they have shown. As soon as we have any more information, we will write directly to students and families affected. Year group specific issues. Year 13. Year 13 mock exams scheduled for the week beginning the 1st of February are postponed pending further information about the system to replace A-levels. Lessons for Year 13 will continue throughout the lockdown. Year 12. The Year 12 exams scheduled for this week are postponed indefinitely. These exams will be reorganised on students' return to school following the lockdown. Year 12 teachers will proceed to deliver new material and base assessments on work completed to date and during this lockdown period. Year 11. The BTEC Music Technology exam scheduled for Thursday the 7th of January will go ahead as planned. All candidates for this exam should attend school on Thursday the 7th of January to sit this module, reporting to the rooms specified on their exam timetable in Insight. The exam is due to start at 9 AM. Where possible, candidates should arrange to be collected to go home after their exam. If this is not possible, please book a place in Frontline by emailing frontline@churchill-academy.org. We anticipate that our scheduled Year 11 Parents' Evening on the 13th of January will go ahead online as planned. Year 9. The Year 9 science assessments originally scheduled to start today will now not take place until students return to school. The options assembly is scheduled for 11th of January will be provided on video via Year 9 tutors in due course. The options process will continue despite the lockdown, with the scheduled Parents' Evening and Options Information Evening taking place remotely. We will write separately to Year 9 students and their families about this process shortly. Mass testing for coronavirus. The government's proposed programme for mass testing of secondary school students and staff has now been suspended due to the national lockdown. We've been advised that the programme will be restarted on the return to school after February half term, but we will await further confirmation of this from the government. We hope to be able to use the testing kit provided to institute COVID-19 testing for students and staff attending our frontline provision, but we will contact parents with further information before we begin any such process. In conclusion, this is the last thing that any of us at Churchill Academy and Sixth Form wanted. As you know, we believe the best place for our students is in school. Unfortunately, the public health situation has deteriorated to such an extent that it is no longer possible for this to happen. We also know how hard our Year 11 and 13 students have been working towards their exams this summer. The indications from the assessment data that we have is that they were on track to achieve excellent results in those exams. And our hearts go out to them as they and we wait to hear what we've put in place to ensure that they get the results they deserve. Throughout this lockdown period, all of the Academy's staff will still be working to provide the very best education, care and guidance that we can to all our students. In this challenging and difficult time for our whole country, we will do everything in our power to support our young people and our Academy community so that we can come through this stronger together. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you.